There's a girl with a skull with a funny hat, and it goes down to a whole lot of skull men, and then there's lots of little skull men. Let me see if I can get that. The skull hat, skull men, and this, you can't see it properly on the camera, but there's also little skull men down there. And then go here, and there's a whole lot of men in Chinese hats having a fight. There's a guy holding a gun up. I think there's guys in Chinese hats, and then it's actually this way. Chinese hats, and then there's some people beating each other up in the field. Chinese hats and the recap and the other one. There's this, the funny skull with the hat, and there's a little skull man. There's like a witch's face over here, and then this little skull man. Little skull man. I can't make him through the camera that well. Then there's the Chinese battle. And there's a funny thing over here. And there's some more shit. Oh, there's a woman. There's a funny skeleton stick man. Oh, there's a crowd of people. Oh look, oh look, they're at the front of a gate, and there's a whole lot of men standing in a row there. The gate, and then go over here, and look, there's this big giant on the battlefield. And there's a guy standing on, he's defeated him. There's a warrior that's defeated this giant monster there. He's crawling out of a pit, and there's like a warrior there. And behind him, looks like there's a guy with a sword in his hand. And we go over here. But yeah, well there you go. Person with a funny hat, bone hat thing, and there's bone people. Yeah, bone people. And there's the little tiny miniature bone people. Goes over here to the Chinese fight, which is this way. It's like a Chinese battle. There's a guy holding up a gun. And then that Chinese guy's holding his hat. And some guys with guns pointing at him. There's some guys with guns there, pointing at that guy with the gun. He looks like an old digger. But those guys look like they're from the future. And then there's like people getting in a fight, and there's dead bodies on the ground. And then there's a lady with a bikini, but armor on. There's a guy with a gun or something. And there's a dog's head or something. And goes over here. Well, here's a good one. It's gonna go this one. There's some people. God, yeah, like they're standing around a tower, like Necromunda. It looks like it's actually a perspective shot, perspective 3D. Yeah, like, this looks just Necromunda gangsters hanging around a tower. And then you got this thing. What is that? It's like that way. And there's a person here holding something. He's like holding a heart in his hand. I don't know what it is. Like a guy is holding a heart in his hand. And that's that Necromunda tower perspective sort of thing. 3D. And yeah, there's that thing. Looks like a woman genie, black genie with smoke pulse coming behind her. And there's that more warriors having a fight. Who makes this art, you wonder? Like, oh, a giant insect. I know that's that Necromunda tower, but if you look at it another way, it looks like it's an insect standing up. And that's sort of the whole thing. It's a bit over here I didn't look at. That's the Chinese battle. And if you go up here, there's like an insect. Not much up there. There's like almost got a cow. No, there's not much up there. But that's pretty exciting packed stuff there.